Welcome back to Let's Play Ember. Traverse the Radiance Passage. Well, we did that. Thank you, Goddess. We're finally here. We should talk to the head monk, Smirma. Smirma. What? I don't know. This place is beautiful. Have you lived here your whole life? No. A monk from Radiance found my sister and me after our parents were killed, and she brought us here. We learn their ways. I've come to realize that there is no better place in Domus than Radiance. You haven't spoken of your sister much. What is she like? Smart, very brave, or headstrong? Both, I suppose. You'll meet her, but first we should find Smirma. I have more questions. He seemed oddly cold to me, not in temperament, but physically cold. As to who he was, I'm as in the dark as you.
I'm deeply happy to be home. Shall we find Sirma before we anger him? I don't like him when he's angry.
Yeah, we'll find him. So this is Radiance, huh?
You wanted something?
Just casually. What's up, Lightbringer? How you doing?
Let me guess, not a monk.
No, I'm not. Oh, level up for me. Hey. Corin's close to a level 2. Nice. Kale?
That mask looks very uncomfortable.
Welcome to the Temple of Radiance, the last sanctuary for the Embers. You are welcome here, Lightbringer. The head monk is just inside.
Why do Embers require sanctuary?
The Embers must be spared the abuse of the three races of man, dwarf, and elf. Not for their own sake, but for all of us. The head monk can tell you more.
Is that a Lightbringer? Amazing.
What's up, y'all? What's up, dude?
Lightbringer. A Lightbringer. Here in our presence. Exactly as in our plan. Oh, forgive my effusiveness. We hadn't dared to hope.
Are you the head monk?
Correct. I provide whatever guidance I can to those in our order, and it is I who set the plan in motion to resurrect you. We needed a Lightbringer desperately. Only your power can save the Embers and Domus.
Can you tell me more of this place?
Radiance, this monastery, was built upon the ruins of an ancient Lightbringer temple. We have dedicated our lives to two ends, preserving the ideals of the Lightbringer and protecting the Embers in your stead.
Why did you resurrect me?
Your people, the Lightbringers, had a mutually beneficial relationship with the Embers, but the three races shamelessly exploit them, tapping their life energy as a power source. This, of course, kills them. You Lightbringers nurtured and protected the Embers for eons, but well, it's our hope that you can prevent their extinction.
Why not simply ask another Lightbringer for help?
Ah, we had hoped you might have already discovered the answer to that. There is no gentle way to explain, so forgive our bluntness. You were the only remaining Lightbringer. The three races went to war with your people and prevailed. The Lightbringers ceased to be.
I see, but why me?
We chose to resurrect you in particular because of the location and condition of your tomb indicated you were a great hero in your time. A leader. That is what we need. We regret having to awaken you to what must be a miserable reality.
Can you tell me more about these Embers?
Embers are small fire sprites that can impart magical powers onto people and objects. They appear in various colors, shapes, and sizes, with the larger ones even having the ability to speak and reason. The three races view them merely as a currency, as a source of power, but Embers are in fact living, sentient creatures.
I seem to remember nothing of my people.
Ah,
Oh. How is it possible for Corin to resurrect me?
this temple contains a library filled with the Lightbringer's collected wisdom. This includes a ritual that will bring a Lightbringer back from the void in a time of great need. The library is at your disposal. I'm sure it can answer many of your questions. We believe your next step is to learn what it means to be a Lightbringer. Death has robbed you of your memories and your powers. Speak with the scholars here in the temple. They will help you regain some of what you've lost. Then return to us and we will reveal your next steps.
Okay.
Forgive me, but I am trying to memorize my mantra.
Ah, you spoke to me. Thank you. It is a little overwhelming to even speak with a Lightbringer, let alone help instruct one. Forgive me. I'm a little nervous. Your people are capable of so much. Communing with embers is just the beginning. This is monumental, in my opinion. One of a Lightbringer's most powerful abilities is to speak to the dead, but just the recently dead. And I'm sure that since you were just pardon my language, resurrected, it should be easier for you to commune with spirits than that of even the most powerful Lightbringers who ever lived. In all honesty, I don't know. I've studied this aspect of Lightbringers extensively, but of course there's no substitute for being able to actually do it. You know, you can read about my findings. There's a book on the shelf then. A final thought. We believe that the dead are often left full of pain and regret. If I had the ability to speak with them, I would try to ease their passing, and perhaps I could learn something in the process.
I'm running out of water. Interesting. Alright, let's keep rolling. We got more dudes to talk to. We got a lot of, from what I remember, we got a lot of dudes to talk to. Because I remember this part. I don't remember fighting those random guys.
That mask looks very uncomfortable.
It's a great honor to assist you, Lightbringer. Let me begin by asking, do you have any memory of your old Ember companion? Or is the lantern in which you housed it?
I'm afraid not. An Ember companion and a lantern.
You should first understand that Lightbringers spent much of their time finding and awaking embers all over Domus. It's an arduous work, but the Lightbringers were dedicated to it. Their reward came in the form of a spiritual bond, a powerful flow of energy between the Ember and its companion. When used correctly, this bond could help reshape the world for good. The Ember Companion gave the Lightbringer the power to accomplish great things, used its otherworldly power to aid in experiments, and helped its Lightbringer to discern the mysteries of the light sources littered through Domus. Most importantly, perhaps, the Lightbringer and Ember would be very, very loyal friends. Those are difficult to come by. The lantern was primarily a safety precaution both for Lightbringer and its Ember Companion. Sharing magical energy can be a dangerous endeavor. The lantern allowed the energy to be channeled or focused toward a particular task. Some of the lantern were also quite beautiful and ornate, but we've only found a few still intact. They are magnificent. Unfortunately, we cannot say certainly, but when a Lightbringer perished, its companion was often given a burial of great honor in a different section of the barrow. That's where I would start looking. Sirma would know more. It would be worthwhile to consult him first.
So we'd have to go back to the barrow, because that's like where it would be.
Let me guess. I'm not a monk.
Lightbringer, your people were known for their resourcefulness and their ability to imbue items with the energies of embers. As a result of your lineage, you have the potential to become a master craftsman. You should be able to create both common and rare items.
Really? What sort of items?
Oh, anything from simple food and potions to unique and powerful equipment. All you need are the right ingredients and an appropriate crafting station. On the pedestal there, you'll find a helpful book, A Guide to Crafting. It explains how to brew potions. You will also learn a few alchemic recipes for your crafting journal. You can learn other recipes by experimenting with item combinations from books you find in the world, or by purchasing them from some merchants. Agreed. Crafting is the most valuable skill that will greatly aid you in your quest. You would be well advised to spend some time experimenting with it. Guide to crafting.
Okay, so you need these flasks. So red flower and a medium empty flask. How am I supposed to get this medium empty flask? No! There we go. So, a medium empty flask, and I guess Scarlet Sage? Look at that. Oh boy. Okay. Take all. I want to use all of them to make healing potions. Although a spider wart would probably give me an energy, if I guessed. Yep. Nice. Good crafting. Autosave.
Peace be with you, stranger.
Oh, there you are. Or are you? Can you feel it?
Feel what?
Oh my goodness, I'm tingling all over. You must feel it, no?
Have you been eating Nightshade?
Not since lunch, no. Lightbringer, you can be so many places. Can't you feel it? Come on. Whenever you reach a place of power, you leave a bit of yourself behind. Nothing big, no important pieces. From then on, you can always go back there in an instant, and back again. And anywhere else you've been, at any time. Boing!
Alright, you're starting to make sense, which concerns me. Are you referring to some sort of teleportation?
Yes, you can feel it. Wonderful. Teleportation is such an ugly word for such a free, beautiful thing. Lightbringers can pop in anywhere. Well, once you've been there. Can't go anywhere you've never been, can you? That would be crazy.
That sounds very useful. How do I do it?
You tell me. You're the Lightbringer. I can't actually do it. You'll figure it out. You already said you can feel it.
Thank you for whatever that was.
I live to serve. Oh, wait. Do I serve to live? Where am I? Are we still in Radiant right now?
Uh-huh.
Have you accepted the goddess as your savior?
I'm afraid I've been selected to offer you the gravest of teachings, Lightbringer. You're not the only one here that's recently been resurrected. We've learned that a Darkbringer has been awoken. His fury is unmatched in all of Domus.
Does he wear robes like mine, but darker? And does he exude a chill?
You found him. He found you already. That's extremely disturbing. Even more disturbing than that is he let you live for some reason.
He gave no indication that he wanted to kill me. He simply offered a cryptic warning about Radiance, and he covered his exit by sending some of his followers against us.
A warning of Radiance? That makes no sense. Perhaps designed to keep you confused and uncertain. Look, he must have an agenda that is furthered by keeping you alive for the moment, but his kind was created to kill Lightbringers. Do not trust him.
Huh. So Darkbringers were created to kill Lightbringers. Were Darkbringers created by humans, maybe? Like, I mean, like dwarves and elves and whatnot? Corin is level.
Now that you've spoken with the scholars, we should help you regain your intrinsic powers. Speak with Cora, Corin's sister. Cora is one who has researched the resurrection ritual that brought you back to us. She knows of another such ritual that we believe can restore your powers. You'll find her in her home, west of the main hall. Corin, prepare yourself. She is disturbed, as you may have anticipated.
It has been a very long and tiring quest. Can I be excused?
Your hesitance is disconcerting. This is not the time to avoid conflict.
We understand the noble intent behind your foolish gesture, Corin. But where you see selflessness, Cora sees something else entirely. Now don't compound the problem by keeping her waiting. Should we hear screams of pain, we'll send someone to save you.
We'll talk to her at
This
once.
will not be pleasant.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but Corin, you just leveled. Be strong.
Excuse me, Lightbringer, I have something to ask of you. I'm sure you noticed the undead in the barrow. Your people created wards against their corruption long ago, but it seems their power has waned. I believe they can be restored by simply placing an ember of each color in the 4 altars within. Would you be interested in helping me with this task?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. There are 4 altars in the barrows total, 1 for each color of ember. You just need to go to the altar, find a nearby ember of the correct color, and place it on top. Be aware that some of the doors in the barrows are still locked, but luckily Cora holds the master key that will grant you access. You should speak to her if you haven't already.
I can't wait much longer.
Why am I worried?
I'm deeply honored to meet you, Lightbringer. Of course, I would have met you sooner had my brother not betrayed me, sneaking off in the dead of night like a criminal and stealing my one moment of glory.
Ah, I see. The rash action that was spoke of.
Glory? Have I ever in my entire life wasted a single thought on glory? Cora, I did it to protect you. With the bandits in the northern forest, your impudentness would have been your downfall. I stood a better chance of sneaking in. You would only invite battle for its own sake.
Corin does bring up.
I don't need your protection. If anything, you need mine. You had absolutely no right to steal this honor from me. None. You knew what it meant to me, and you did it anyway.
So you were the one that was supposed to resurrect me?
It may have been real. Resurrecting you was my task. I've been preparing it for months and looking forward to it, and he knew it.
I feel your brother's intentions were true.
I would rather have you here alive than have you lying dead in the barrows on way to fulfill your destiny, even if you remain furious with me forever. All right, Corin, I've heard what you have to say. That's it. That's enough. The Lightbringer is here. That's all that matters.
Yes, best set this aside now. Smirma told me that you may know how I can regain my Lightbringer powers.
Fine, then, after resurrecting you was my duty, I had intended to take you on another... I had intended to take you on another part of the barrow and reunite you with your Ember companion. But, as we all know, Corin decided to grow a pair of maces at my expense.
So we need to travel all the way back to the barrows.
We can use our teleportation magic to get there quickly. You could ask the Ember on the table if he, or she, I've never been clear on how that works, would grant you some of his powers. Just be respectful, and I'm sure he'll cooperate. I'll come with you, and Corin will probably join us, though he'd best stay away from me. Mine? No. Only Lightbringers have companions. This fella lives in an underground chamber here in Radiance with a lot of other Embers. When you'd arrived, I ran down and got him. I suspected you would need to borrow some of his power.
Should we bring him along?
No, the last thing we want to do is put him in danger. When you're reunited with your true companion, your powers will be fully restored. One of the monks will take him back to his home after we leave. I don't know. He robbed me of my destiny and wasted months of my preparation. I'd like to break his neck.
Not robbed, no. Just altered its precise methodology, perhaps. Remember had told me of your strength. I need someone like you with me.
My life is yours to command, Lightbringer, until the job is done. I will. Unfortunately, Corin and I will take you to this chamber and find your companion.
Like,
You can whisper it if you want, but there's no need. Simply be near him and think of the barrows. Embers are empathetic. Empathic. He should know where we want to go and get us there safely.
she's got such a, it's not a strange voice, but it's almost a voice I have trouble imitating. So Cora's a mage. She rounds us out, I guess. What level is she? Level 5. Okay. Could give her, she doesn't have a helmet. So now she's got heal, which is nice. Okay. Well, that's where I'm going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.